Everybody, hope you're all doing well, being conscious of your reality shifting. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number 177. I was debating whether I was going to do this video or not. I was thinking maybe I just heard it wrong. Like so many things, I keep having people comment and say, oh, you think you have a perfect memory, this and that. And no, I don't. But when hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things just don't match your memory all of a sudden, it makes a person wonder. Like the Mandela Effect is so well at doing. So I wasn't sure if I was misremembering or if I was having cognitive illusions or confabulation with this song, but I just heard it again on the radio, and it just struck me as being wrong. I mean, you've heard these things throughout your life, and when you hear it different, it stands out. And those of you experiencing the effect, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get into this one real quick. It's going to be Aerosmith, Dream On. I'm going to play you a few clips of people how are singing it the way I remember it, and then I'll play you the original. And I have a little bonus at the end here. We're going to have a few bands to go along with this musical video that aren't the way I remember them. So the names of the bands. So we'll throw that on the end here. All right, so here we go. Sing for the years and sing for the tears. That's what I remember.
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears, sing with me.
Now, in my research, I found a lot of people that sang sing for the year, and then they sang sing for the tears. Plural. Well, I remember an S on both words. But it just sounds so strange. Thumb this video up if you at least remember an S on one of the two words. Because even if one of them's changed, then it's different. So this is the way it's always been here in this reality. It just doesn't sound right. It sounds off, and a lot of you are going to know what I'm saying. So,
you say dance, you say dance.
Oops, sorry about that. I say France, you say France. Yeah, that's funny that came on my phone, because that's kind of like what we're talking about here. I say dance, you say dance. I mean, that's what people think is going on. But for people experiencing the effect, it's not just tomato. You know how something was. It's so funny. People say, oh, you were mishearing that. If I'm misremembering something, then when I hear the correct version, I should be triggered and say, oh yeah, that's what it was. Because how can you misremember something if you don't know the original? That's what gets me so wound up with this whole thing. You'll have people say, oh, you're misremembering that. Well, like with Jiffy. You're misremembering Jif. No, I'm not, because when you tell me, oh, it's Jif, I don't go, oh yeah, it's always been Jif. I don't know why I was thinking Jiffy. Maybe I need an oil change or something. No, that's not what's going on here. I don't ever have a memory of JIF when I was younger. There's no memory upstairs, okay? Get that through your noggin. There's no memory of JIF. So how can you misremember something if you don't have a memory of the actual thing? It makes no sense. Something else just came to mind. I'm sorry I'm getting sidetracked here, but I just have to mention it. The people talking about time travel. How does time travel make continents shift and make new holes in the head, in the skeleton? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So whatever, I need to do another video on theories, because I like talking about the theories. I like thinking about the theories. My theory is still a consciousness shift. That's what I was expecting years ago, and when I was hit with it, it just threw me back and blew my mind more than ever in my entire life. And that was something that would be expected from the biggest thing to happen in human history. So anyway, moving along. Finally, sorry, I know some of you are gonna get mad because I'm not throwing in the bonus here, but the Ramones. Anyone remember the Ramones? Well, not in this reality. They never were the Ramones. Here we go here. Deep roots of the Ramones. I'm not sure what this is. I'm throwing this up there for reality residue. Recordings that have influenced the Ramones. Well, they've always been Ramones like this. Just Ramones. That's all they ever have been in this reality. They were just Ramones. They were never the Ramones. Does anyone remember the Eagles? Hotel California. They were the Eagles my whole life. Well, not in this reality. They're just Eagles. I mean, they were never the Eagles. They're just Eagles. So if you remember the Eagles, I guess you're having a misattribution of memory somehow. We're not talking about the football team. There they are, Eagles. Oh, someone messed up here. Put a the. There's, must be confabulation. Eagles. 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 That's what it's always been. Oh, here's another person. A little cognitive illusion there. So it's always been Eagles. It's always been Ramones. And this one here, check your memory on this one. Does anyone remember the Eurythmics? There they are. Annie Lennox, Dave Stewart, the Eurythmics. Anybody from the 80s? Always the Eurythmics? Nope, sorry. Another cognitive illusion. Let's see if I had something else up for them. Oh, they've always been Eurythmics. There you go. Eurythmics. Eurythmics.com. Eurythmics. Everything. Eurythmics. There's no the Eurythmics. Never was. And I'm sure some people say, oh, well, people just, when they're talking about them, the Eurythmics are a good group or whatever. They're just talking about them, so they put the article there. No, it's not. It's not the Eurythmics. Like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles and the Cars. These three bands never had the. So I find that extremely bizarre. Eurythmics. There was a the my whole life. Not in this reality. So that's it. I will talk to everybody soon. Go create the reality that you want. There'll be many more videos to come. Every day is an exciting, incredible day. It's like we live in the Twilight Zone now, so whatever you do, please try not to come to the Mandela Effect table from a place of fear. There's no need to be fearful of what's happening here. This was expected thousands and thousands of years ago. They knew this time was coming. The ancients knew this time was coming. I keep saying that. This is a time of meeting ourselves again. We're waking up. Our awareness is being expanded. This is not, poor little me. I'm a poor little sinner with no power. And look what Satan's doing now. He's going around changing things. You don't have to... You don't have to think of it like that. That's not what's happening here. Of course, that's one man's opinion, but really, you really need to look at some other information. If you're just sitting there shivering, going, "Oh man, what's Satan doing? What's the devil done now? Look at the devil. He's got his D-Wave computer. He's just changing everything." I mean, it's just, come on, really? Why take the off of words and put... If the devil was sitting there, I think we'd be seeing some crazy stuff going on. And yeah, reality changing is crazy. But these little minute changes, it makes more sense that we're just shifting